मैं हूं इंडिया का सबसे फिल्मी लौंडा राज जोन्स एंड वेलकम टू सिम्बा प्रेजेंट्स द राज जोन्स पॉडकास्ट सीजन 2 को पावर्ड बाय अर्बन मंकी। और आज 21st एपिसोड में हमारे साथ मौजूद है वन ऑफ माय सुपर फेवरेट म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूसर, जिसका नाम है आकाश। मेरे भाई कैसे हो? I'm doing great.
Come on.
Yes sir. I'm doing great. How are you, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, bro.
That's
Enjoying life. Life is good. Thanks to God. Thanks to my friends and family. Bro, life is going well, bro. All with you as well.
Yes sir. You know, I'm doing great.
Yeah,
family is great. Health is great. And your health is
slowly getting better, bro.
slowly getting You know, I saw your Instagram stories. खतरनाक आप जिम जा रहे हो, you know.
Yeah.
Good on diet, eating healthy food.
I mean, it's you know, now I'm getting up. You know, I'm becoming 30 years old, so you have to keep up. You know, you can't just keep drinking and smoking every day without staying healthy. The only way to continue that lifestyle is to eat nicely and go to the gym.
That's great. You know, जैसे जैसे आपकी एज बढ़ती है, आपको ना और यंग दिखना होता है.
Yeah.
So you have to go to gym. You have to eat healthy.
I would say
sleep on time.
The most sleeping on time is the most important thing because because if you wake up early, you have more time in the day to get done with, you know, working out, going to the gym, eating food.
For everything.
Yeah, it's important, but it's tough with this music lifestyle. You know, like as a producer, you get calls late in the night. Yo, Akash, are you free to do a session? And you have to travel. You know, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh man, yo, we need some. 2 o'clock is kind of tough, but like, you know, sometimes even at midnight, you get these midnight sessions and like.
So most of the time you work in the midnight or daytime?
Yeah, most of my sessions happen in the night only, like from 9 o'clock post. You know, it depends on the artist. Some artists, they like to work, they're nocturnal, you know, so they only like to work past 2 o'clock, you know, in the morning. And like, but it's tough to get to that point at 2 o'clock. It takes a lot of effort, you know?
Yeah.
And you have to like, it changes your sleep cycle because I like to wake up early. But then once these sessions happen again, for the next 3 days, you know, I'm just, but like, I use that time wisely and like, I make my music in the morning, you know, 4 a.m., 3 a.m.
अच्छा मुझे बताओ अभी लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है? What's happening in life?
अभी तो ये दिन ना मैं सुबह उठे में और वापस सीधा अच्छा ब्रेकफास्ट नाश्ता खाता और सीधा एक बीट बनाओ, एक म्यूजिक प्रोडक्शन बनाओ और वापस देखे मेरा ईमेल ओके क्या है, क्या और डील और बढ़िया डील और कॉन्टैक्ट और नेगोशिएशन तो क्या है और नया म्यूजिक क्या सीन को क्या यू नो रिलीज कर हर रोज एक नया ढूंढने ये सब आर्टिस्ट और म्यूजिक चालू है, बनाओ जिम चालू फैमिली ध्यान दे.
मतलब सब कुछ अच्छा चल रहा है. You are doing great. You know, as a music producer, you know, you are taking care of your family, you are taking care of your body.
Yeah, I would say परिवार ये सबसे बड़ी प्रथम स्थान है ना, ये परिवार.
Number one.
Number one प्रथम स्थान है ना.
Yes sir.
ये सब शब्द तो सही है.
बिल्कुल सही है.
Yeah, no, family is number one, and your career is also a good thing, and it's you know, it changes, you know. फर्क है, like in the start you start like you're very hungry, you know, you don't care about food so much, you spend all day just cooking, making beats, you know,
beats, in your studio only,
in the studio, wherever it is, you're just hungry, you know, hungry not for food but for music and for success, you know?
For music. Yeah, got it.
And then eventually you have to, the only way you can keep making music is you have to be healthy and stay eating. But yeah,
that's great, man. You know, everything is going great.
Yeah,
I just want to ask you, you know, how did you get into music?
Well, now like it's been 5 years now. I've been in India. So I came to India 5 years ago. And when I came to India,
and still your Hindi is bad.
Yeah, man. What to say, bro? So I didn't know any Hindi. How I learned Hindi was through the music, you know. So like now I worked for Badshah, Ikka, Raftar, Dino James, Loka, MC Altaf,
D-Evil,
DMC, the list goes on, you know.
MEV
Banta as well. Yeah. There's a lot of people, you know, so through all these different people, I got to learn Hindi. So I didn't go for Hindi classes. My recording sessions were the Hindi classes.
I think you should take Hindi classes.
Who will teach me? Who's the best teacher? But I think you can teach me, Raaj.
I can teach you good Hindi.
सबसे filmy music producer.
Yeah, and you can teach me, you know, good English.
No, of course, bro, of course.
Yeah.
I'll teach you good music also, bro.
Great. Yes, I would love to. So, how did you get into music?
Yeah, so my parents used to always play music, you know, when I was growing up. I grew up in the Middle East, in Kuwait.
Okay.
And yeah, I think like...
And UK also?
No, no ties in UK until recently. My brother lives there now.
Okay.
But like before that, no, it was only Kuwait. And I lived there my whole life until I went to college in USA. And then after USA, I lived in USA for like 6 years. And then I came to India.
Okay.
And it's been 5 years now. But throughout the years, I've been listening to music. I started playing drums when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
10, 11 years old, I started playing drums. And then I realized I can't play any melodies on drums, you know? So then how do I play? Okay, what's the next thing? I went to guitar because piano I could do a little bit, but it's very difficult. I couldn't understand piano. But guitar somehow, because it was like drums, I could use the same ideas of drums on guitar and tap. So I learned guitar at 16.
Okay.
And then when I was 21, 22, I started playing piano. Or like 19, I started playing piano. And yeah, man, since then it's just been growing. Every time I see a new instrument, I want to learn it. So like...
So from the early stage of your life, you know...
Yeah, music has been
a part of your life.
Yeah.
So in school,
Yeah.
You started doing music?
Yeah, I remember I went to the Delhi public school, but in Kuwait. You know, they had like a branch in Kuwait.
Yeah, DPS.
Yeah, DPS, yeah. So when I went to DPS, we had a music program.
Annual function.
It was called MAD, Music, Art and Dance, you know, so MAD. So I chose music. And then in there, we had this nice teacher, Goan guy, Roderick sir. He taught me how to play drums pretty much. Well, didn't teach me. That time I already had a drum set at the house I was playing. And... you know, just an opportunity to play. And then I realized in the class I was playing drums better than like most of the other friends.
Okay.
And I realized I had an ear for music. I was not like, I didn't used to read very well, like music, but anything which I could hear, I could automatically pick up and play. So I just kept developing on that in school.
Okay.
I remember I used to not do any homework, just sit on my bed and play guitar for hours, you know, hours. But then now it's nice because those same melodies I'm using in the songs with Ika and Dino James and King. So full circle, like
that's great, yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Those melodies you are using now in songs, that sound great.
If you listen to Ek Tarfa by King, like so the start guitar is I play that with on the guitar itself.
Okay.
And those chords I used to play 6 years ago, 7 years ago back in college, you know. Because in college I used to play in an R&B band, so lot of cool, like I don't know if you neo soul music, a lot of D'Angelo, lots of Erykah Badu, Questlove, The Roots. So it involves a lot of cool guitar music, a lot of cool R&B, like patterns and voicings. So once you take all that, you know, it's all influences. You can still apply that here in India, as I did with Ek Tarfa, and it's doing very well, over 30 million, 40 million, it's reaching something. And yeah, very lucky that went crazy. You don't expect jazz music to go crazy in India on a pop level.
But that's great, यार. You know, जो सीखा हुआ है, जो उस टाइम पे सीखा हुआ था, अभी वो बहुत काम आ रहा है. अच्छा, जैसे आपने बोला कि, you know, you used to play guitar a lot. So how many girlfriends at that time? कितनी थी मतलब?
I mean, that time it was crazy because, you know, if I'll tell you one story. So after the Indian school, which was DPS, I changed to the British school. British School of Kuwait. So I changed from CBSE to IGCSE. It was very easy. Life was easy and smooth, bro. Like whatever I studied in 6th standard, I was doing in 10th grade in the English school. So I was getting all A's. And so I could bunk my classes. I had free periods. So I used to skip my free periods and just go to the music room and play guitar. You know, and that time, one of my friends with Saif, his name is, he used to play guitar. He used to sing. He used to also play, but I was more technical. I was more into the chords, finger picking. He used to strum nicely and sing. So the two of us, we used to, you know, play talent shows. We used to like, anytime there was a free period, we would take the guitar. Yeah, that time the girls were around us definitely, but I noticed, because I think I'm more technical.
Yeah.
More guys started like, they're like, yo, Akash, oh, man, I love what you're playing. Yo, you know, so even with drums, bro. When I started drums, I thought, yo, man, drummers get all the girls.
You are good in playing.
I mean, yeah, it's a blessing and a curse, you know, like, yeah, but it's fine. My intention with music was not for women or girls, but like, yeah, it's a good side product, you know, it is what it is. Like. Yes. Yeah, man.
But ठीक है, ये तो स्कूल में सीखा, you know, लड़कियाँ भी impress हो रही हैं ये करके. But music production, you know, आपने कहाँ से learn करा? खुद से करा from YouTube or you take any special classes?
That time when I was Kuwait mein baad, I went to college, no? So my college, I went to in USA. I studied audio engineering.
Yeah.
So over there, they taught me music production, film sound. Then you have theater sound for musicals and plays, sound design.
Sound design.
And you have live sound for music, you know, and for weddings and commercial live sound. You know? So all those aspects, I got to learn different, you know, different things in all those aspects.
Okay.
So I remember for my film sound semester, one of my professors, he's worked on all the Kill Bill movies, all the Bourne movies.
Oh, great.
Hunchback of Notre Dame was his first movie. Fred Staley, his name is. Amazing sound designer and dialogue editor. So I had spent like 6-7 months with him. He taught us how to clean, edit dialogue, you know, pretty much how to work in the film industry. So that was one class. And another class is, we had Mas Giorgini, who was one of the guys who recorded Green Day. He was one of the main recording engineers for Green Day.
For Green Day?
Yeah. So
man, I love Green Day.
Yeah, legendary band.
American Idiot, Bollywood of Broken Dreams.
So Mas, he's very nice. He came to our college as well. He gave us a class. 6 months we spent with him. And he taught us how to like record a band, you know, like how to set the levels, how to do everything. From pro engineers. So a lot of those things I learned in college for sure. But it was not necessarily music production. Production, it came from within, you know, because I wanted to make music more. Jazz music was my interest at the time. Only now hip hop I started doing when I came to India.
My next question was that only. You know, you were making jazz music.
Yeah.
And when you came to India, you know, shifted to hip hop music.
Yeah.
Why this sudden change?
Why the change? So when I came here, I came in October 2018. That's when I came to India for the first time. No Hindi, no idea, no friends, nothing. You know, just fresh. Thankfully, my mom and dad, they have a house in Malad. So I got to stay there for some time and, you know, like build my studio and like had some place to live. So while I was there, I'm like, okay, fine. I can either make a jazz album. My main goal was, okay, I came from USA. My USA visa finished. I need to find a way to go back to USA so I can work on getting a Grammy, continue working on music and learning from the greats, you know, and just to continue life over there. So I was thinking, okay, cool, how do I leave? First, thankfully, I won an Emmy Award for audio engineering when I was in USA.
Okay.
So because of that, I can apply for a special case visa and, you know, go back to the USA. But that involves having like a lot of press articles and things like that. So I thought, okay, cool, if I can get press articles in India, then I can go back. So then how do I get press articles? Okay, I'm a musician, I do jazz music. There's an indie scene somewhere, I can just release one jazz album. Get
publicity.
Yeah, send it to Rolling Stone, send it to all the music publications over here. Get some articles and then apply for the visa. So that took me like 3-4 months to make the jazz album.
Okay.
And then I think in March or February I was ready. I was going to I made the artwork and everything. The name was called Homecoming because I'm going back to USA. Homecoming, all these things I had. Then I saw Gully Boy, the movie. You know, I heard like, what's this movie, Gully Boy and hip hop? Cool, let me see. And then I watched the movie. I'm like, yo, there's a whole hip hop scene.
In India.
I can actually make beats instead of doing jazz music. I'll probably get more publicity if I do hip hop instead of jazz, you know. So then only when I was in the cinema, I thought, okay, who's the best? I remember the most people who stay in my mind are Kambari and MC Altaf from the movie. So I thought, damn.
From the rap battles.
Yeah, from the rap battles. And so I thought, damn, MC Altaf is good. Kambari is good. So I just messaged both of them in the cinema that time only on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yeah. Then like, I think couple days went by and I was sitting down. I was watching some MTV Splitsvilla or something. I was watching on TV. Then I see like a message from MC Altaf, like, yo bro, let's meet up sometime.
Okay.
Like I told him, yo, I sent him a message, yo, I'd love to send you some beats, let's work on some music. He's like, cool, let's meet. And that time he had posted with Loka the song Hitman. I don't know if you know Hitman.
I know.
When I heard Hitman, I'm like, yo, okay, there's potential here because this sounds like a beat that I could make and like it's within my interests and aesthetic. So I thought, okay, cool. I think that I'll try making a hip hop song and see what happens. So then next week, Altaf came over and then he said, yeah, I'm coming to the house. He also didn't know too much English and I didn't know too much Hindi that time. He still knew English, but like,
still the same.
Now his English is pro and he's great.
No, your Hindi I'm talking
about. Oh yeah.
Your Hindi is still the same.
Yeah, good one, good one.
Yeah, thank you.
But like, yeah, so he came with Devil, and when he was on the way to the house, I had made one beat. Because I'm thinking, I had already made some beats. Altaf said, yo, I want to do something on this one beat. So he's coming to record on that. So when he came to the house, I told him, yo, bro, I heard what you rapped, but I just made one beat, you know, for you on the way. Hear this. And they went crazy for that. They said, yo, they started rapping, wasn't it? I'm like, oh, this sounds dope.
The first song was
the first song was Wasn't It. So Devil and MC Altaf, they gave me that song Wasn't It. It was a very nice one. Nice help on their side as well. They helped me a lot in that sense. That song got, I think, millions, you know, it got some streams as well. It was, then I decided, okay, if I can do this one song, then let me try doing some more songs, you know what I'm saying?
Or in future, you know, I can do an EP or I can do a whole album.
The EP was not yet on, like, I had seen this festival, Control Alt Delete. I don't know if you know the
I know.
hip hop festival. So I had gone there. And that time I didn't know also anyone. This was before Altaf and Devil. So I got to that Control Alt Delete. I knew this, I met one guy there. I'm like, who's this guy? J Killa. He's a rapper, J. So J Killa is one of the best rappers now. Like
Bollywood Party.
Yeah. We worked. He's one of my, but he's one of the first friends I met when I was in hip hop friends.
Okay.
Which I met. I met J Killa and Ace, Dopadelics. I forgot who else was there at the time. It was a long time ago.
So you met a lot of
I met
artists
Bombay, I met
from
everyone
Bombay.
from Bombay hip hop, you know, because it was fresh after the movie. They had Control Alt Delete. I think Control Alt Delete festival was in March, and Gully Boy was also a movie was in March or April, something like that.
Yeah.
So all in that same time, you know what I mean?
14th Feb.
Feb it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
it got released on 14th Feb.
Exactly. Yeah, so it was all in that same time, you know. So it was a very buzzing moment. It was very nice to be in that environment. I remember I was just going with my phone and Bluetooth speaker and just playing beats. I was going to Ace, yo Ace bro, check out this beat. Yo Rack bro, check out this beat. Yo Devil bro, I got this crazy beat. So I did that for like a long time, you know, like just to...
Selling a product.
Yeah, because I really wanted to leave the country. I really wanted to leave the country, bro.
Now you don't.
I mean, no, I still do, and my plans are still to leave.
Okay.
But like now things are easier over here. I feel
But you're, as a music producer, you're doing a great job, bro.
No, thanks to God, thanks to my friends and co-workers, everything has gone well. And it's definitely been lots of difficulties, ups and downs. I have my own issues with the system. All that is there. But yeah, just in life we have to grow. You know, I spent 5 years here. I treat life like college, bro, like school. Like if you spend 4 years in college and then you change some, you know, you change after that. 5th year is if you failed 1 year and you spend an extra year. So this is my 5th year in India now. So my plan is to like expand and see what else is there, because I've been to the UK and US as well and Australia, and the scene is amazing. There's lots more artists over there, Indian artists as well, Asian artists. So it's
want to go there and explore.
Of course.
I think you want to explore global music.
I think, yeah, global music for sure, but that's one part, and the second part is I want to get paid properly for my music. And
you're not getting paid here?
In India, it doesn't happen, no, definitely.
Really?
I'm definitely getting paid, but like...
But not that much
it's
you're
not
expecting.
at the standard... see, in India, rules are never followed. So to get what you need, you have to fight your way through, or be a corrupt person, or be like a dick about it.
क्या rappers beat producer को पैसा दे पा रहे हैं?
Oh no, of course, bro. Like
They are giving.
I mean, they're giving, but it's mostly peanuts, and like you don't get your royalties for most of the time for all these big artists, which is a standard thing in anywhere outside of USA, outside of India. So I'm sure now, like, if an artist works with any producer outside, which a lot of artists are doing in India now, they're working with overseas producers. You think they're not paying them royalties? Of course they're giving them their shares. So, but why in India it doesn't happen that way? That's the only issue.
I think it's depend on the time of the deal happening.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is on the deal, but then what can you do, you know? Like, I've had so many deals where, like, well, I've had some deals where I've been offered royalties. So, like, I think with Shahrukh and, like, with MC Altaf, everything has been fair with them, good business. But, like, I don't want to name names, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, with other artists and stuff, a lot of the biggest tracks I've made, they just say, yo, Akash, I'm sorry, royalties are not possible.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the times artists don't even know about some royalties, and I'm teaching them, yo, you can, you know, there's more to music than just Spotify masters and YouTube masters, you know, there's IP artists and there's song trust, you know what I mean? And there's sync as well, there's many fingers to it.
More radio plays.
Yeah, of course. So, and you can only get those if you sign up with IPRS and collect your publishing.
Cool.
And which is, it's you spend 1,000 rupees for the application form, and then depending on how many streams you get paid.
You get paid.
And whoever's worked on the song gets paid equally. It's a nice system. Javed Akhtar created it. I think with Asha Bhosle, it was an amazing system. And like, but a lot of artists, they don't follow that system.
I think we should follow that system.
No, it's a number one thing, and like, it's annoying because it's politics at the same time, because I've had so many times where I want to say no, you know, because the deal is not so good.
So good.
But then what's my goal? Is my goal to make money and fucking no, it's not. My goal is to leave India and get my visa and leave and do my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what helps me in the moment is doing the song, getting clout, and that's unfortunately how the system is over here. If you want the money, you have to take a back end and like, or you put your dick on the table and say, no, I want this much, you have to give me this, and then the artist will say, oh, that's okay, I'll just go to my in-house producer who'll do it for like 10,000, 20,000, and like, then you won't say yes to that anyway.
Well,
So it's like tough.
You are happy with the work, but you were not happy with the
Of course,
the monetary things and that other things.
Like imagine if you work for a company and like you get nice perks, nice benefits, you get dental, you get like
health insurance.
Health insurance, company party is you know, like there's always food at the office. Nice crazy office, every like break room is great, but you're not getting any salary.
Got it.
Or your salary is just, you know, it's like, yo, the main thing is not coming, but you're getting perks. That's how I feel like working with a lot of big artists in India is like that. But it's,
you want to enjoy your salary, not the perks.
The salary comes before the perks. It's you know,
I agree
I'd rather not have perks and just have the salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you negotiate, when you bring that up, most of the time it's tough. It's a tough negotiation. I've had many artists tell me, "Oh, Akash, sorry, it's not possible," and then I don't want to turn down a big artist, you know, because that's even though it's business. It's just business, and depending on how you attack it, I can say no to them and then lose a client.
But you still got an opportunity to work them.
Of course, yeah. And it's benefited me in the longer run and we're still friends. You know, I have no hatred towards. I definitely have some distaste with some of them because like, yo, man, why are you undercutting? It's kind of lame, but I understand, you know. If I was at that big position, I can understand people's mindsets after living in India. You understand how it is. It's a different scene. In USA, you'll be able to sue someone. In India, if you sue someone, it'll take very long, and lawyer fees will take even more fees to pay the lawyer and the court cases and to win the royalties.
Yeah, got it.
So it makes no sense. It's just like a politics game, and it's life. Life is hard, and life is fun.
This is life.
Work out and eat and kill the shit. That's all it is.
But this is life.
Dog eat dog, of course.
Yeah, and
in every industry, I'm sure it exists in its own way.
And still, you want to go from the country to US?
I mean, yeah, my plan is not to ditch India entirely. I definitely still want to continue working with King, continue working with Badshah, Dino James, Raftar, all the good artists, you know, and up and coming artists who are, you know, blowing up as well.
But majorly, you want to work.
Yeah, of course, there's so much more money to be made, bro. Like, I mean, I'm trying to get some houses. I'm trying to, you know, live life to the fullest. And unfortunately, with the music, you know, that I've been making here in India and the payment systems which is happening, it's not working out that way. So, might as well seek, you know, if I'm
maybe slowly, you know, changes aayenge.
No, the thing is, like, even while I'm in India, like, a lot of projects which I'm doing in the USA, like, so I worked with the NBA, I worked with Beat Club, which is like a great music platform in USA run by Timbaland. So they have a bunch of producers come and they submit beats for a lot of artists. You know, every week there's 2-3 artists coming up. It can be Cardi B, it can be Kendrick Lamar, you know, 21 Savage, it can be NBA, it can be
anyone.
Call of Duty. You know, it's like a music supervisor submission, you know, kind of platform.
Yeah.
So through that, I've had a lot of like a same beat which I've sent anyway, and I've gotten like he was telling me, okay, cool, we can do this for 20,000. That same beat I did with NBA, and for a lease, just a 1 year's lease for 1.5 lakhs. So like, just to show the difference.
I got it.
Show the difference. And that's just a lease. That same beat, after like I can still sell it to anyone, and they can still buy it. And I don't want to compare people's, like any money and stuff like that. But it's not like an artist who's making millions of songs, cannot provide like and millions of streams per song. So at some point it's like, there's more money in this. So why am I spending my time and effort and getting like, like fighting this hard fight when I can just have fun and fight the easy fight and get good money.
Yeah, you just have to submit 10 beats.
Yeah.
कौन सी पसंद आ जाए artist को and फिर I think more money is there.
There's more money. There's more standard. There's at least people follow the rules. Like anytime you submit a song, like if you work with any artist, basically you have to, as whoever's created the song, whether it's the lyricist, whether it's the piano player who's composed the melody, or the producer who's creating the drums, they all considered songwriters.
Yeah.
And whoever is working on the song, you provide your songwriter ID number.
Right.
And then you get paid through either BMI, IPRS, PRS, CSAC, whatever the company is. And yeah, that's one payment. At least the songwriters are getting paid aside from whatever the Spotify is paying, whatever Believe is paying, whatever the distribution is paying.
Distribution partner.
So that system is very set, and that's the only way this environment of musicians and songwriters and artists can exist.
उसी system पे
they work. System. Everyone needs everyone to work. Here now in India we have these writing camps by Warner Music and Universal, and I think I've not yet like gone to a session, but I think they follow their rules and they work with IPRS as well. So all the writers who are working on it, I think it's an upfront. You can take an upfront fee as well as like a royalty split as well on the track, which is standard, which is how music should be done, and it makes the people want to work. Otherwise, everyone just gets undercut and like people get angry. It's a very tough situation. I don't know how a lot of producers are making. Like I know people who are selling beats for 2,000, 5,000 rupees, and like that's what it is. But I know a lot of people who say, Akash, I want a beat. And I tell them, okay, cool. Can you pay a lakh? Can you pay 70,000? Can you pay 50,000? Like, no, sorry, we can just do 2,000 and like 2,500. I'm like, okay, fine. So I thought about this very hard. I'm like, wait, what can I do about this? There's too many artists in this country to just, to overpay and then no one gets work and the scene just dies out. No, we need to fix this in some way. So I started my BeatStars now. You guys can check it out. beatstars.com/AAKASH KAHAN HAI. Over there, I'm selling beats for like 2,000 rupees, 2,500 rupees, all my beats, which are the same beats I'm sending Dino, same beats I'm sending Raftar. I'm putting them out for leasing and for sale on BeatStars. So at least it's at an affordable rate. People can buy it. So yeah, check it out.
Great man. What nice idea, to sell your beats or...
It's one way, it's to make money. That's definitely one aspect because we need to live and everyone needs to make money. If people are being too humble and think, okay, no, I don't want to, make the money, it helps you, it's great. It's like a skill in life. You need to know how to be healthy, and you need to know how to be financially and fitness freedom. You need that like strength, control on your financials and your fitness. So this way, by creating product and selling product, it's very healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, selling beats is good as well. That's a plan as well.
And it's a great business also.
It's a good business. People from the community will get to access the beats because many times I have it in folders and I send it to only the top artists. So I'll make a pack of 20, 30 beats and I'll just send it, okay, Dino wants some beats for his album? Cool, send 20 beats. Or like, oh damn, Badshah's looking for beats, cool. So I'll just go through my pack of 1,000 beats, find the good beats, send it to him. But then it's only on a one-time basis, you never know when you'll get that call. You never know, every month. You can keep sending every month, and then if you send too much, then people say, oh, it's too much beats. You start ignoring the beats because you're getting too much influx of beats.
No.
So, okay, the best way is keep it online. Whoever wants to come and get it, here's your price, here's what it is. Fair for everyone. If you want to own it, if you want to have there's a higher price to pay, you can do that as well. If you want to just use it on YouTube and make no money, just release it for your promotion, you can definitely do that as well. So you need to have business, in business you can't just cater to one niche. There's so much to be made. Bro.
Now it's it's a music business.
Yeah.
So you have to run in that way. Yeah. But one thing, जो मैं आपको as an advice देना चाहता हूँ.
Of course, please. I love it.
You have a great knowledge about music business. I think you should start educating the young music producer.
Yeah, I actually tried to do this. Like,
really?
In my Instagram stories, I used to post a lot about this. Like, you know, when I was young as a music producer, you know, in my first couple of years in India, 2019, 2020, those COVID years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I noticed that no one was following the royalty system. No one knows what, you know, how to distribute music, how to do anything. People are going through different distributors, and there's a cut going from them, and they're paying for each release. Like, why? It's so simple. Sign up with DistroKid, sign up with TuneCore, done. Sign up. Okay, Believe is a new one that's nice here in India. If you have some good streams, sign up with them. It's very simple. They might take a cut, but you'll get put on playlists, and it's good. You know what I mean? It's better than like going to some random dude who say, "Yo, bro, I can help you release your song." But you know, it's.
हाँ, I think if you मतलब अगर आपको इतनी knowledge नहीं है तो you should go to YouTube पे जाओ, वहाँ पर बहुत कुछ है सीखने के लिए. I think if someone is not educating you, then educate yourself.
I learned everything through YouTube pretty much. Like piano through YouTube, guitar through YouTube, drums through YouTube. I remember when guitar, like I used to just see what he's playing, and I used to count how many strings is going and press in the same place and play. Is it sounding the same? No. Okay, cool. Let me tune the string. Okay, now it's sounding the same. That's how I learned alternate tunings like that.
Great.
You know, like YouTube is a key of life, but too much YouTube is not good. Also, no, but for the community, I would say like definitely. I have been giving some, you know, stories, posting on stories. I used to preach it before. But like that time my following was less, you know, and I didn't have too much of an influence. I'm sure now hopefully on this podcast people listen and they, you know, go to IPRS, sign up with IPRS, sign up with Song Trust, sign up with a distribution company, that's all you need. And get a lawyer, music lawyer, so you can deal with all the artists and management people who try to, you know, backhand you. That's all you need in music industry. Like,
yes.
And good contacts.
Right. Thank you, bhai.
Yeah,
Educate करने के लिए काफी लोगों को.
Yeah, man.
Bro, let's talk about your tag.
Oh yeah, crazy.
I love your tag, man. आकाश कहाँ है?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And it's काफी फिल्मी है. दिल चाहता है.
सबसे फिल्मी.
Yes sir, सबसे फिल्मी. किसी को पता भी नहीं कि वहाँ से सैंपल करा है.
Yeah, man.
कैसे वो आइडिया माइंड में आया? I know your friend.
Yeah. So when I was young,
your friend.
My friend Parveen, she used to always like annoy me. She used to say, Akash, always, you know, when I was young. I'm like, man, you know, she used to annoy me that time. Then, okay, I was started to work on the song Baby with Nasi Ninja, Loka and Rocky Gorkali. And it was produced by me and Matt Plug. And Matt Plug, he had his tag, Matt Plug, on the track. And I had also produced the beat. I'm like, damn, bro. I think maybe I should put a tag because...
तभी लोग मुझे जानेंगे आकाश कौन.
Yeah, because
who's the other beat producer?
People will think it's just Matt Plug. I'm like, no, we both made the beat. I should also keep my name on it. Like, okay, fine. Before I used to be against tags because I thought, okay, I'm a jazz musician. You know, keep it pure music, purist, elitist. Then I realized, no, it's 2025. You know, live life. You know what I mean? But like, yeah. So I added my tag. I decided, okay, cool. Let me think of. Parveen used to say Akash like that. So I went to Dil Chahta Hai, and then that scene that had music in the background. So I could not take that. So then I fast forwarded it. I was just watching the movie. Then I saw they said Deepa came and she asked Akash ka hai, and the guy said Jad mein piche. So then yeah. So that sample I just took. I didn't think it was going to be anything big or anything. I just had, because the beat was releasing in 2 days, there was no master, no tag on the master. Fast, make a tag, put it on there. Then it started to blow up. Then I started doing songs with Loka.
Because the tag was very catchy.
It was very catchy. I didn't know how crazy it was. I thought, okay, fine. It was like, because that time the big tags are what? Says on the beat was the only tag, I think, which was crazy. And I think Says on the beat was the only guy I know that had a tag that time. And I used to think of Says like as a running partner when I came to India, because I used to think, who is the best producer? Says is the best producer. Cool. So let me follow in this guy's footsteps. Let me see how artists he's working with, how he's cooking up, and you know, I kind of used him as some inspiration, as a role model to some extent. Yeah. When I met him, it was very nice, extremely humble guy. He makes like so many beats, you know, hundreds of beats a day. Very crazy guy.
He's legend.
Hard-working guy, very nice guy. But yeah, so I was doing that only, and then he had the tag, and I thought, okay, cool, let me put this tag, AAKASH KAHAN HAI. It came out at a good time. Then I released some more tracks with Loka. On that time, it was lockdown time. We were making Autobiography, his EP. Yeah. And I think Rada is when it really blew up.
I think लोका के फैन राड़ा सॉन्ग को बहुत पसंद करते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा.
Yeah, man.
उसके नंबर भी स्ट्रीमिंग पर देख लो या यूट्यूब पर देख लो,
Yeah. No, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
That was a crazy experience because it was lockdown. No one could leave the house. No one could go anywhere. I always wanted to work with Loka. When I was making my overseas album, that time when I was made with Alta after D-Evil, DMC, that first album which I made, those 16 tracks, I wanted to put Loka on that. But then he never came to the studio. There was always some issue. He delayed. The time was not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then during lockdown, I was making music with Nasi Ninja that time. Another good Afrobeats and rapper, b-boy, everything. And he had brought Loka to the house that time during lockdown. The day before full lockdown. And okay, Loka was there and we were making music. We recorded. We had a late night session early in the morning. Now news is fully everything is closed. Lockdown. No one can leave the house.
Yes.
And that went on for 1 week. But then after the end of the week, it got extended for 2 more weeks. Then again at least two months. It was 2-3 months. Me and Loka were just, he couldn't leave the house, and we were just cooking every day, bro. Cooking, making music. It was very nice. It was a good experience. I got to practice a lot. We also got to connect. We had when it comes to melodies, I got to understand Hindi. I learned Hindi through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my Hindi is the best.
Yeah.
But because of Bombay ka bhasha.
20%. Bombay slang.
Bombay slang. Yeah, man. So that time it was he had done Rada, we had done Ooh as well. Ooh and Rada. So those two songs really went really well. They blew up nicely. And when I think he said AAKASH KAHAN HAI Dhoonde Usko, that was a very nice moment.
Yeah. In the song.
In the song, yeah. So then people started to think AAKASH KAHAN. And once I went to, we did a show in Ranchi with Innovura.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I saw the two uncles, bro. They were like, AAKASH KAHAN HAI, AAKASH KAHAN HAI. That was very funny and a very, a very humbling moment. It was very nice, bro. Ranchi, I love Ranchi, bro. Ranchi hip hop scene is crazy, bro.
Yeah, great. So, ये story है आकाश का है tagline from दिल चाहता है.
Yeah, from दिल चाहता है.
Bro, who's your current favorite music director from the scene and why?
Music director.
Yeah. Music producer, beat producer.
Beat producer, okay, fine. Music director is different.
Yeah.
Producer be different.
Yeah, that's a change.
From the producers, I would say, who's killing it right now, definitely my hats off to Karan Kanchan.
Yes.
He is one of the most humblest people I know. Good spirit, good energy.
Making good music.
Very responsible person.
Yeah.
And of course, he makes great music. You know what I'm saying? What's most important is like all these other things.
All the other things.
But yeah, his music is crazy. When it comes to like that, I respect his ethic as a music producer. When it comes to beats and some cool kind of like sounds, there is this dope producer called CJ Chirag. He's an underground up and coming producer.
Okay.
He's produced for Loka on his new album now, which is upcoming. And CJ Chirag is crazy. AY Beats as well. AY Beats is produced for actually Moneybagg Yo, which is one of the huge artists in USA.
Okay.
Moneybagg Yo is.
I will also check them.
Legendary. Moneybagg Yo is one of the biggest artists, but AY Beats, he's a co-producer on one of their tracks. Good underground up and coming producers, bro. But everyone's on this fresh sound, of like crazy 808s. Like I definitely enjoy like the sound of Drake, the sound of Future, Southside, and like that's my liking.
Yeah,
Stunner is always classic. Stunner is also one of the best. Sez is also one of the best. I give my props to Sez. Karan Kanchan, these are the legends, bro. And I like to consider myself amongst themselves as well. You know what I mean? Like,
you are.
Four of us are like we've done our things and like.
You're my super favorite. That's why you're sitting here.
That's what when I came to India, I realized, bro, there's like, who are the top guys? Because my goal was to be like as good as Murder Beats, as good as Dr. Dre. Like internally, you want to be that big.
Yeah.
So when I came to India, I'm like, cool, who are these guys right now? And I see PC Sez. And I saw Stunner, and okay, damn. Then Karan Kanchan as well. Then these guys are blowing up now. Then also there's Dropped Out, who's Rishi. He's an amazing producer as well. He's worked with Yash Raj. I think he might have worked with Zayden as well. But yeah, Rishi's great. Drop Towers, he makes there's many different colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very different. If you want some R&B though, I'm the guy.
You're the one.
R&B or trap beats, hard future fucking like stage bangers. You know who to come to.
So these are all your favorites, music producers?
Yeah, I would say like the ones I can think of at the top of my head. Yeah, definitely.
Great. And bro, let's talk about your sampling thing.
Sampling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sampling is very important.
Yeah, in hip hop. Hip hop is
in
based-
hip-hop.
Yeah, of course.
And-
it's
and-
a foundation of.
And it's also very important how you do it.
Yeah.
So there is one song by Loka, J Killa and AAKASH.
Yeah.
Bollywood Party.
And Tony James.
Tony James, yes.
Produced mainly it was produced by Tony James actually. Like he had come up with the sample. The Jumka.
Chumka Girane.
Yeah. So that is a cool one. He had sent me that beat. That time I think Tony James was working with Anyway at the time, and he had sent a beat to Loka. And Loka, yo, check out this beat. Like, yo, this is the cool beat. 808 needs some work, some kicks, some, just I'll put my spice on it.
Yeah.
And we created a nice banger. But yeah, sampling is tough because I think that song got taken down for some time also.
From a big label.
I mean, I don't know if it was, I forgot on what label distribution it was released on. But because we did use a sample.
Yeah.
So I think it got taken down, but it's back on Spotify. I don't know how. I think we cleared the claim or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's possible.
But I think it's one of my favorite,
man.
song, and I love the sampling also.
Yeah, man.
And you guys, did it before
Yeah.
Rocky or Rani ki Prem Kahani. They also had a song in the movie Jumka Girane.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, that timing, see, I think there's this thing called like universal timing or collective mindset where like when an idea generates in someone's head, it's already in a lot of people's heads. It's some like spiritual thinking, but like the same way how thoughts are energy, you can think of something and then a lot of people in the room can think the same thing. When you come up with an idea, just know someone is already coming up with that idea already.
Wow.
But whoever is executing it is the one on top. But like, yeah.
Right, I agree with you. Just say, you talked about Rada.
Yeah, Rada, yeah.
You were making.
Yeah, the melodies.
And then Loka said ki back.
That was just spur of the moment, decision, and somehow it works out that way. Other than that, like other sample songs we've done, now I'm trying to do one. I'm making these nice ideas. I don't want to say it on camera, but it's fine. I'm releasing it. I released one of the beats on my Beatstars. But I'm taking like these nice Bollywood, not Bollywood, but old school 90s, 2000s.
Okay.
Hindi, like...
Hindi songs.
There's a party going on.
Bombay Rockers.
Bombay Rockers, bro.
Rock the Party.
Rock the Party. Like songs like
You
that.
did it?
I've released it on Beatstars now, so you can check it out. It's called Pool Party. It's a nice beat.
I will check it. I will definitely check
it. It's a nice
it.
hit. You can play it also. It's a nice one. But like, yeah, so I've sampled that as well. Like, I don't know if you listen to Tory Lanez at all. He's a very nice artist. Now unfortunately he's in jail because he, was accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Big issue apparently. But like, not apparently, it is definitely a big issue, but like, it's sad because Tory Lanez is one of my favorite artists. He's one of the best. But yeah, what he did this series of mixtapes. It's called Chickstape.
Okay.
Where he took old classic R&B songs or hip hop songs from the 90s and made it in his style in the new age. So like that, I'm trying to do it with like, Jumka, with
Rock the Party.
Song. Yeah, Rock the Party.
Yes.
Mehuna, it's...
Oh, great, yeah.
But I don't know how to clear these samples. That's the only tough part.
Labels can clear it.
Labels can clear
You have to talk to labels.
Yeah.
And I remember कुछ दिन पहले जब हम लोग me, you and Nasty.
Yeah.
So we did a intro. So there is a movie हम तुम पे मरते हैं.
Okay.
Govinda's
movie.
इसमें निर्मल पांडे के enter down it
Down it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And मैं बोल रहा है Nasty को and आकाश भाई को please इसको sample करो. ये किसी विलन की एंट्री पे वो बैकग्राउंड में चलता है और बहुत ही कल्ट है वो.
No, it's got a nice rhythm to it, bro.
Yes.
And it's very catchy. So we'll definitely make something of that. When it comes to sampling, like even Bollywood Party, like how I made that, bro, it was very fast, bro. Like J Killer was at the house, and I wanted to just show him like, sorry, that is Bollywood Party. There's one more song I had done with
Loka.
And it's hard to. It's a lot of songs. I think I did one. If you know Sahid, Sahid is another great musician. He used to be part of Mumbai's finest. He's still part of Mumbai's finest. OG. He used to go as different at the time, but now he goes as Sahi. He does R&B, pop music. But like I just wanted to show him how like easy it is to make like a sample beat. You know what I mean? Just take the sample, add some 808s, add some hi-hats, drums. Okay, fine, it's done. So like that, I made a couple of sample beats in like 5-10 minutes. You know, like.
Oh, great, yeah.
And the only tough part is releasing them. That's the only hard part. So it's like it's a battle. Now on Loka's upcoming album, there's one song coming out. I don't want to say anything about the song, but like in one of those songs, definitely of the album, I'm having to recreate some loops. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just to avoid like the copyright
issue.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Which is completely legal, but like it's the only way you can get by.
That's you बिना clear कराए भी sampling हो जाती है. It's totally depend on the producer's mind.
Yes, of course.
वो कैसे create कर रहा है, वो कैसे बना रहा है ताकि.
Thankfully, I play a lot of instruments. And thanks to God, I've been gifted with this ability to hear and play music. So I can play guitar, sitar, whatever it is instrument. So I'm able to recreate some of the old like it's nice. It makes you grow as a sound engineer as well. It makes you better.
Yeah.
It's there's one line, I don't know where it is. I think it's like the success you seek is in the hardest challenge that's in front of you. Like something like that. Like along those lines, it's like whatever you want, it's in that hardest task in front of you. It's like once you do that, you'll get your clarity on what you want in life. So when it comes to sampling, okay, fine, recreate the sample, play the music, learn the guitar. I can't play that. Let me learn how to play that.
Or you can change it also.
Yeah.
Or mix it.
Yeah, change it.
With your style.
Exactly. Yeah. But sometimes I can't recreate this Bombay Rocker sample. You know what I mean? It'll sound so funny in my voice or anyone else's voice.
Agree.
So it's tough sometimes, and then you have to just use your leverage, get some good artists on it. My hope is to get maybe King on it or get a Badshah on it. Wow. And maybe if I can get the original Bombay Rockers to come on the track as well, that would be crazy. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Definitely do it.
No, of course. So it takes some politics. It's not music production, music politics is involved at that point.
I know.
But yeah, it's a game. Yeah, it's a game.
Great, but अच्छा है कि future में और बहुत सारे songs आ रहे हैं जिनमें आपने sampling की है. तो I'm excited for those songs.
There's okay, I'm not supposed to say this to anyone, but like I think it's news already. There's this bank. It's old news already, so might as well. All the producers know it anyway. So Venus Music Group on YouTube, they have a YouTube page. They recently got all the rights or something. Someone got all the rights to Venus. There's a bunch of old Bollywood songs which are clear to be used, like royalty free, and you don't have to clear the samples pretty much.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
So everyone check out Venus Music on YouTube.
Yeah, I know they have lots of music on their channel.
I remember when like 3 years ago, somebody told me, I think I forgot, someone in Gully Gang told me, yo bro, use this Venus library for any samples. I think even Dino James told me, yo bro, anything from this library you can use, we can sample it. So yeah, producers, go out and use that shit, like. Great.
Thanks.
Get some placements, get some money.
Yes bro, and thanks for sharing this.
Yeah, of course bro.
Informative information.
Yeah man, I like to help the situation because I know how difficult this game is. I've been through this shit for the past 5 years and I've seen the ups and downs of it completely. I worked with Raftar, Dino James, Emiway Bantai, Loka, Nasi Ninja, MC Altaf, Samohit,
King, Ikavya, Badshah,
Avruti, Friends. He used to go by Frenzy, now he goes by Riyaz Sab, Sharul,
lots of
Young Nos, Floke. I don't know. There's a big list. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
so
know.
it's been a good time, and like some of the biggest songs I've done with Ikka and Badshah and Dino.
Yes.
Crazy song. Recently at Rap 90 when I saw Dino performing it live, and the crowd was singing "Hum to doobe hai." That was a
I was there.
Crazy moment because I never got to see it being performed live. And I had a few drinks in me. I'm like, yo, damn, bro, crazy, bro. The bass was sounding nice. The audience was just singing. Without music, they were just singing it.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it. And let's talk about the song, वो.
Yeah, bro.
मुझे याद है क्योंकि इक्का भैया ने वो मेरे को सॉन्ग सुनाया था 1.5-2 साल पहले. तो ये करके तो मैं जब सुना ना तो मैंने बोला ये कब निकालोगे?
Damn, I didn't know that. That's new. That's new news to me.
तो मैंने बोला ये बहुत बेहतरीन सॉन्ग है और एक निकालो इसको जल्दी से, बहुत बढ़िया है. एंड उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि उनके और गानों के वीडियो शूट होता. आई वाज देयर ऑन द सेट्स टू मेक व्लॉग्स, टू मीट हिम, टू मीट द टीम. तो तब भी वो गाना सुन रहे थे. फिर सडनली वी वर ऑल इन बॉम्बे एंड in your studio.
Yeah.
And I was there when Dino Bhai was recording his part. And then they perform in Hustle.
Yes.
Then Basha Bhaiya got into the song.
And then they went to Kapil Sharma.
Yes.
Performed as well. Yeah,
just
correct.
तो ये अच्छा लगा कि गाना देर से आया.
Yeah.
और इतनी लेट आई कि उसमें डीनो भाई की फीचरिंग हुई, बादशाह भाई की फीचरिंग हुई, और वो गाना इतना बड़ा बन गया.
So props to Ikka on that point actually.
And how did you get the song as a music producer?
Okay. I like to keep it real, be truthful and everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was working with Dino on his album, D. We made I think 12 songs, 16 songs. I don't know. We made a lot of songs. 12 songs on the album. I think I produced 8 of those 12 songs or 10 of those 12. Check it out. Great album.
Yes.
But like after that, he went on to MTV Hustle. He was hosting MTV Hustle. He is a judge.
Squad leader.
Sorry. And so Ikka came as a guest performance.
Yes.
And that time I think Ikka had sent this beat to Dino.
हाँ, they were working on a song.
They were working on a song.
2-3 songs उन्होंने भेजे थे इक्का भैया ने, बट डीनो भाई को ये वाला सॉन्ग ज्यादा पसंद आया कि ये इस पे कुछ करते हैं.
Yeah, so Dino had sent me this. He's like, yo bro, like check out this song bro. We want to release it tomorrow. We want to release it day after tomorrow or tomorrow. We need the production on this. We have this nice. Ikka sent me this. Check it out. And yeah, so then I heard it. I'm like, yo, damn, it's a cool song. Cool. Let me add my production to it. Then I heard the beat had like a lot of dancehall elements. It came from a type beat originally. There was a type beat involved. So then I heard the type beat, and then okay, cool. Let me add my sauce to it. I added some nice reggaeton packs from like Daddy Yankee, Looney Tunes, like those Gasolina drums. I added a lot of those drums in it. I added my jazz piano as well. You can hear it. It's inside there with the Rhodes. And some Indian elements as well. There's a flute as well. Bansuri is there. Just to, make sure everything is attached. And then, then next day, they're like, okay, man, where's the beat? We need to record it. You know what I mean? You need to get everything. Then I think you came for the final recording sessions as well. Yeah. I think you were with Ikka that time when because the actual initial loop, the how it starts, Hum To Dube Hai, I kept trying to tell Ikka, yo bro, Ikka, send me the original vocal. But he was like, whatever original vocal didn't have that same quality or effects as the WhatsApp. He initially sent that vocal on WhatsApp. It was highly compressed, very bad, like downloaded 3-4 times. But that's what ended up going on the track, because it sounded good. You know what I mean? Because we tried the original vocal, it's like, yo.
And I remember Dino Bhai was recording Rahuma Jaise Dooba, the end part of the song.
Yeah. No, yeah, Dino is very, he likes to improvise as well. He's a great filmmaker, a great actor, a great, you know what I mean? Storyboard, like he's very good in these kind of things. So when it comes to on the mic as well, he knows how to go to that next level, improvise on a different section. He's musically oriented, which helps a lot of the time when you're working with artists. Yeah.
That's the story of the song.
It's been 1 year ago. It's been 1 year since
I think बहुत सारे लड़कों का favorite song है.
Yeah, and it's got like 40, 50 something.
जिनका दिल टूटा especially.
Yeah, man. That's true. Ikka did a great job, bro. And when Badshah came on, it was game over.
Game over.
As soon as I heard his voice,
yes.
Whatever. I don't know what he said, but it sounded
great lines.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, school band hai, turn on.
मुझसे move on नहीं होता.
Yeah, man.
Turn on. भाई तुम्हारी इंग्लिश भी खराब है. मैं old school, मुझसे move on नहीं होता.
Man, yeah. No, he killed it, bro. And then I heard the auto-tune में जाने जो कहानी. I'm like, yo, Badshah is actually doing some good vocal, like he's a legend.
Yes.
But to hear him on this new school kind of vibe was very nice.
And how's the experience working with 3 of them?
Oh, it's very nice. I mean, me and Dino.
Yeah, you have worked on the album.
We're close in many ways. Even me and Ikka have worked I worked with MC Altaf and Ikka before.
Oh, got it.
We did this song Ghost Rider, I think in 2021. That was also a great song. That's when I realized, yo, Ikka is crazy. And all the time, when I'm in the car and I'm like, yo, put the radio on. I'm only hearing Ikka, Badshah and Honey Singh on the radio. That's all I hear, bro. I mean, on Red FM, all I hear is Ikka. And Ikka is on some random Bollywood song, and then I'll hear Ikka's rap verse coming on. I'm like, yo, damn, man, this guy is working, bro.
Yes.
He's doing well, bro. It's very good, bro. He's very versatile. You know what I mean?
He has, maintained the bridge between the underground and commercial.
Yeah, man. Another one of my favorite guys, bro, is Lil Golu, bro.
Oh,
I've never gotten to meet
Lil
him.
G.
But yo, Lil Golu, let's make a song, bro. Man,
मैं बोलता हूँ
I'd
भैया.
love to cook up with Lil Golu, bro.
Yeah, मैं उनको बोलता हूँ. He's one of the finest artists,
Yeah,
rap artist,
There's a
and he's very crazy.
time
उनकी लिखाई जो है ना भाई साहब वो next level है.
You know, time क्या है? 13-14.
13-14 हाँ.
13-14.
टाइम हो रहा है 13-14.
Yeah, man. He's a wild. I remember like that time when I heard those songs, even Dilli mein Dil ke.
हाँ.
No, Dil ke. He has some crazy songs, but Lil Golu is wild, bro. Energy is needed in our scene, bro. We need that wild energy.
Yes. If you want to see this collaboration, Lil Golu featuring AAKASH.
Ex Honey Singh, bro.
Please
That would be
comment.
the craziest one.
Yes, please comment.
Of course, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, your experience with Basha Bhaiya.
Oh yeah, with Badshah it was nice. Actually, I didn't actually witness him in the studio. I just got sent his tracks. But I went to the video shoot for WOH. So that time I got to meet him and chill with him. And he showed good respect. He's like, yo, Akash, bro, I love your sound, bro. Thanks for making this beat what it is. If it wasn't for you, this song wouldn't be what it is. He showed good respect. And then later, when he was working on his album, he asked me to send him some beats as well.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't make the pack, but make the list. But yeah, we're still in touch, and I keep sending him beats every now and then.
Oh,
So, yeah,
that's great.
He's a very good artist.
And what about King's album?
Oh damn, I definitely enjoy working with King a lot because he understands the producer's perspective.
Okay.
He lets the producer shine in their own way. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times when I produce, like I know what I'm experienced in this game for a long time. I've been playing since I'm 10 years old. Jazz, hip hop, R&B, EDM, club, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Arabic music. I'm very well versed in all these things. So I know how to make a sound. So he knows that. He trusts that within me and he lets me do my job. You know what I mean? A lot of artists I work with don't do that. They're like, I have this in my mind and I want this.
Just do it
this way. And I understand that because it's their baby. They want to work on it. But they also have to understand it's not their baby, it's our baby because we're both songwriters on the song. And we should both be,
It's not a clerk job.
It's a collaboration, bro.
It's not a clerk job, it's a creative job.
The same way I'm compromising, there's a compromise which has to happen on everyone's end. That's just the game, how collaborations work. Anyway, but with King, he understood very nicely and he respected the environment very nicely. He's like, yo, Akash, just do your shit. When he came to my studio, he's like, yo, I wanted to make sure, like, when I came to Bombay, I have to work with, everyone said, yo, I have to work with Akash. I can't release my album without doing some songs with Akash. So he came over and he played me his, the songs on the album and he's like, yo, I want to do some songs, have some ideas for some R&B vibes. Ek Tarfa was the first one he came up with. It was on a lo-fi beat, some YouTube lo-fi type beat. And then, yeah, that time when he was there only in the studio, I'm like, cool. We ordered lots of food and we started making music. You know what I mean? Just eating and making music. And I started playing guitar and everything. We recorded very fast. It's a hit. Then I actually asked one of my friends, so I went to college in Indiana.
Yeah.
So there's a legendary saxophone player, Rob Dixon. He's played with all the top players in the USA. He's very experienced in the game.
Okay.
And I had recorded some songs in the USA with him 6 years ago, at least now it's 6-7 years ago. So I took those files and I put them on Ek Tarfa as well, pitched them down, shifted them just to put my whole experience, because I know how to make this song great. Needs to have some keys, needs to have some nice Rhodes, nice D'Angelo vibe, a cool setting,
Yeah.
Thankfully, luckily, I didn't know if it was going to work or blow up, but it did nice.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. Then next song after that song, he's like, yo, bro, I'm working on my album. I want to do some more songs. And we did Deja Lo, we did Najatu, and then we did Broken Dreams. So Najatu and Dejalo, I produced myself as well. At Dejalo, we incorporated some tracks from another. Original was a type beat, so we took some of their beats, beat elements as well, and and we worked on it. Just some inspiration, and we worked things around. Najatu, first I'd made an amazing dark Party Next Door Drake Najatu version, where he's like, yo, I can't use this because in India it doesn't. If it was USA, I would have done this track.
Okay.
But I'm catering to an Indian audience. I can't do this track. That's when I realized, okay, fine. So I had to just make it more, change the hi-hats a little bit, make it a little more as, I don't know, you have to dumb down your production a little bit, unfortunately. So I had to do that with Najatu, but yeah, it's a great song. I love it. He opens with that song every time, it's killing. And Broken Dreams, that was a cool song, very cool song. I was thinking, okay, let me make this different, let me put some live drums on it.
Oh.
So I called another friend from USA, Aaron Smith. He plays drums. He's a great drummer. He plays he's like, how you have those modern drummer magazines and like a lot of, you have those like legendary music. He's like one of those drummers. He's a very good drummer. So in Indianapolis, I got to play with him. He's one of my friends as well. We share a lot of music. So I asked him, yo, bro, can you add some drums for this? So he just sent it back in one take. I used that same take. I added some cymbals and everything. But yeah, man, it's full circle, bro. Using what I had, all my resources that I've built up with for the past 20 years. Experience, and applying it to the situation I have now today in a whole different world, India, which I've never lived in, and like I don't know the language. It's tough to have negotiations because sometimes I can tell when people are, you know what I mean? I know some of and India, everyone is like jugaad and you get cheated a lot over here, you know what I mean? So you have to know how it makes you street smart, you know what I'm saying? So it was a crazy experience for the past 5 years, coming from nothing to actually working with most of the top artists
from the scene.
Definitely was, man, crazy, bro. 25 to 30, bro.
That's great, no? Because you're a crazy and experienced musician.
Yeah, man.
People love you, artists love your sound, they want to work with you.
It's a blessing, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's great. It's always nice when I go out in public. I get to see fans, and like they're like, yo, Akash, bro, I love your sound. It really resonates because every day I'm in the studio making beats. You don't really get to see, you know what I mean? I come to the show, sometimes you see how it is. YouTube, you see the comments, but like when people tell you in person, yo, bro, Akash, yo, it's very nice.
And, mostly people give compliments on you or DM to you on Instagram.
Yeah, but I don't check too many DMs, but DMs are...
Only girls DM you check?
Oh, I mean, it depends on which kind of girl, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Girls are definitely trying to, anyone's open to slide my DM, whether it's production or relations. You know what I mean?
Slide into his DM.
It is what it is, man. You know how it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Man.
Got it. Yeah, let's not get into that. Bro, I want to know your bond with Loka.
Yeah, man. Okay, my bond with Loka has been, it's been crazy. Like first, like I said earlier, we didn't really, I always wanted to work with him because once I saw that Hitman song with Altaf and Loka, I'm like, yo, Loka and Altaf are dope. I need to work with these guys. I worked with Altaf, now I want to work with Loka. Loka is not available. Okay, fine. And then finally he comes over and then we click very nicely, make an album, make an EP, continue making hits.
Yeah.
It was, I think we're both born in September. So I think we get along that way. If you're asking for the bond, I don't believe in like astrology, but maybe it has an effect. But yeah, man, it's been
crazy.
Pretty good, bro. Yeah, maybe we've been making tracks for a long time.
Because you have worked a lot with Loka.
Yeah, I worked a lot with him because we gel a lot, bro. Like, in the sense that he listens to a lot of the music that I listen to. He's very well versed, you know what I mean? He has a good head on his shoulders, very responsible person. At the same time, he thinks outside of the box. A lot of the times, I like to be very serious in my ways and like, do, oh man, okay, this master needs 0.2 dB less. Okay, the compressor needs to be, the threshold needs to increase by this much, only then will it sound good. Oh, I need to add a parallel compression on this just to boost your vocals. There's a lot of technique that comes into this. Or like, oh man, your lyric, I think I need to move the timing a little. I get this perfectionist kind of like, when it comes to the technical parts of the music, you need some of it. But he showed me like, yo bro, it doesn't even matter bro, like this fucking, yeah bro, it sounds dope. no, but don't even do anything. You know, he made me realize like, yo, don't get so caught up in the perfection of it. Just put it out. Just release. Just do it. You know what I mean? Because that'll give you even more benefit than working so hard on something and then, you know, taking your time and you lose your window. And no, he's very smart in that sense. Even when it came to reels, he was like, yo, Akash, just start fucking making some reels, bro. Like, you know, you're so talented at making all these like, you know, but then we have our thing like, oh man, I'm a musical elitist. I don't want to go on these reels and do this bullshit, but like reels help at the same time. It's like a, you know, it's a balance of like, you don't want to show too much because a lot of music, you know, if you're to become a big artist, like sometimes a lot of big artists are, you know, like there's a lot of mystique behind them. They don't want to show too much.
Yeah.
So then if you're showing already so much on Instagram, it defeats the purpose. And it's hard to choose like a, you know, unless your music's popping, it's tough to like become a popping artist. So it takes a lot of learning to go through. But he showed me that, yo, just do it. Just don't give a fuck. Just do whatever you want to do. And like, make a reel. Go live now. Do something. You want to cause some beef? Cool, cause some beef. What's the reason? What's it like? Is it valid? Okay, fine. Like, just be on the wild side a little bit. Definitely opens you up to life. Otherwise, you can be very serious and fucking lame. So yeah, other than, I mean, and that isn't music like Radha. You know, I was making a classical song. He's like, yo, let me make this. Let me switch it up, do something wild with it.
Yeah.
You know, and that it became wild.
And I think he's quite creative and crazy.
Yeah, eccentric.
When he's in studio.
Eccentric, bro.
Yeah.
Genius, bro. When it comes to bars, he's very smart.
Yes.
Shot dete billah, alhamdulillah. You know, that's one way. I don't know how but he got to a lot of people. Then also, he has many one-liners. It's hard to catch them all. I don't think I can say them all.
But it was a great experience.
Oh yeah, no,
working with him, and you share a great bond.
Of course, we have some like now. He's releasing the B side of his album. I've done some tracks on that as well. Yeah, man.
Great. All the best, man.
Always cooking with Loka, yeah. Man.
All the best, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
Yes. Bro, you know, at the starting of your career, you use Instagram.
Yeah.
A lot to make contacts.
Yeah.
And it helped you out.
It was the only way.
But at the end, you got in trouble also. MC Stan blocked you.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Because you played an unreleased track on Instagram Live. What's the story?
Yeah, man. So okay, I used to go on live a lot because in USA, a lot of producers go live, and they play tracks and they're making beats. Sometimes there's a leak track, but like it's not such a big deal most of the time. Okay, MC Stan is a huge artist. I understand. Big fan following. It's different in India. I understand all that. Okay, cool. I played 10 seconds of it. I'm teasing it. I'm not even playing that. I'm teasing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got it.
And at the time, I was doing these beat critiques. You know, just to go on live, build my portfolio, build my social media presence. So going live was very good, and I could show some unreleased tracks. I never saw it as like leaking or whatever it is. I think of it as hyping. You know, because even if someone tries to steal a song, they can't really steal it. I've made the beat. What can they steal? The Instagram audio, which is horrible quality? No. You know, they can't recreate that shit anyway. And you can't recreate MC Stan's presence on the mic either. So it's nothing to even like think of in a negative way. It's only positive because it builds hype, it builds everything. So I thought of it as that way. But then this guy, Harkat Wala Fardeen, you know, he's a very sneaky guy, bro. He's a guy from Chembur. Man, Harkat Wala Fardeen, bro. Man. He went on Instagram Live. At the same time, I was on Instagram Live.
He recorded.
And he screen recorded my live. Something like that. And he sent it to MC Stan. Saying like, yo bro, I have your unreleased song, blah, blah, blah. Shit like this.
Okay.
This is what Stan has told me.
Okay.
So I'm just giving you what he has told me. And like when Stan called me, he's like, yo bro, what the hell are you doing? Leaking my songs? What, are you working with Harkat Wala Fardeen to leak my songs and shit? Like, you know, he started, you know how Stan is. He started talking his shit.
Okay.
Like, yo, no bro, hell no bro. Fuck that guy, Harkat Wala Fardeen. He must have screen recorded and done some shit. I was just playing music, bro. I only played 10 seconds, by the way, and it's not bad. People were digging the song. Let's release it. Let's drop it. Let's finish it. Let's release it. It's doing well. And but I think MC Stan, he took it. He didn't see it in my perspective, obviously.
Okay.
And yeah, he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna block you, bro, and all this shit. I'm like, okay, man, it doesn't have to be like this. We can make great music, and it is what it is. But like, yeah, but
so still, you guys are not in talking terms.
We haven't spoken since then.
You still are blocked.
I still blocked.
Nice.
But I watched him with Speed. Recently, he had an interview with Speed.
Yeah.
And that was, at the time I messaged his manager, like, yo, Vardhaman, let me send you some beats. I know you're in the studio with Stan and Speed. You know, like, so there's no beef. He just took it the wrong way. And
I think वो मिलके सब दूर हो जाएगा नाराजगी जो
it's
भी है.
possible, but like with someone as big and, in this industry now,
हाँ.
you never know how it can go. So
हाँ. I think जब मिलोगे तो सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
I mean, there's no hatred.
हाँ. No grudges, no hatred.
I was trying to do some cool promotion, if you think of it that way.
वही that's what I'm saying ना कि जब future में मिलोगे बातचीत होगी सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
And it's like teasing, it's like you play it 10 seconds and you pull it back. And it's not like, I was playing my part of the beat, which is the intro anyway. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like,
I got it.
It's fine.
Maybe in future, things go.
No, but it's, at the same time, I learned my mistake through that. When you're working with these big artists, watch your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get fucked over.
क्या करना है क्या नहीं
Yeah,
करना.
man, you have to be responsible as well. Yes. And at the time, I was on live. It was lockdown. I was drinking like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I didn't look what song was playing next. I just played the next song. So yeah, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying ना कि future में मिलोगे बातचीत होगी सब ठीक हो जाएगा.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, man.
Let's hope.
I'm looking forward to that. It'll be nice to create some. His beats are very nice. I heard his session with Speed. He had some very nice beats. At first, when I used to hear people say he produces his own beats.
Yeah.
I used to question it because he used to also say he filmed his own videos at one point. On some videos I've seen it was shot by Stan as well. So I used to question whether he produced his own beats also because of that same reason. But then after seeing that video, I'm like, yo, no, respect to Stan, bro. He's a great producer, he's doing it. Yeah. And he's in touch with Sallu Bhai, bro. The Baijan, bro, the OG, bro. You know what I'm saying? So full respect to Salman, bro.
Great. Good.
Salman Saab, bro. Baijan, bro.
Baijan. Yes, sir. Bro, I've heard that you really want to work with Himesh, Reshammiya and Yo-Yo Honey Singh.
Oh, legends.
Yes, sir.
Himesh,
legends.
Because I've actually seen Himesh once in my lifetime. When I was like 12 years old, bro. Or I was in the airport. And I saw this guy. I think this is as soon as he released Tera Surur and those, that time.
Back in the days.
And I saw this guy in a blazer and a cap. I'm like, yo, mom, that's Himesh. I wanted to say hi or something. I was very nervous. My mom said, go say hi to him. And he was also waiting. He was walking slowly. He saw some fans are coming to see him. I'm like, no, I don't want to say anything. But yeah, he looked exactly how he looked like in the music video. Same blazer and cap. Yeah, legend, bro, Himesh. I love to work with Himesh. I love to work with, because Himesh has his own, I think he's doing his own music label or group. He has a collective or something. He's releasing music with new artists and stuff. So it'll be nice to work with him on that platform as well.
Okay.
And of course, Honey Singh, because he's, I think, the legend of Indian hip hop, for a long time now.
Yeah.
And he's getting new publicity now with his new release, Kala Star, it's right?
Kala Star,
sorry.
He's coming with his brand new album.
Yeah. He's a legend, man.
International Radio 2, and right now, Honey 3.0 is.
3.0, yeah, Honey 3.0. I like the sound of that. Yeah, man. Honey Singh, the artist I'm looking to work with right now, I would definitely say Honey Singh is on the list, Badshah is on the list. I want to make some more songs with Badshah. King, we still have the connection. We still have the connection, and it's not like it's not something I'm looking it's not something I'm trying to achieve. You know what I mean? But these are fresh artists like Honey Singh, Badshah. I've not really worked with them on a artist to producer basis. So I want to work with them on a producer, a nice close basis. Make one album, make some EPs, make some tracks. I know it'll sound crazy because I have some keys to it. Get some producers from USA, get some, you know what I mean? Get things to work out. Good budgets involved. It'll be a good project. Once you have good budgets involved, you'll have a great project, always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. All the best, bro. ये सारे collaborations future में सच हो. We are excited.
Yeah. The only one that controls this is God. And I don't want to get preachy and stuff, but I definitely believe in God. Ever since I started seeing miracles happen in my life. Yeah. Whether it's the Emmy Award that I've won, whether it's me becoming one of the good producers in India, whether it's me getting a visa and leaving US, in India to go to USA. You know, all the good things in my life. It's hard, it can't happen like by coincidence a lot of the time. So I like to, in my perspective, I like to see it.
I also believe, whatever happened for good.
Of course.
Yes.
And yeah, it only helps if you work hard yourself. Otherwise, God won't help you. That's the only thing.
पहले आपको अपनी खुद help करनी होती है, फिर
God
आप
helps
दूसरों
those who
को
help themselves. Yeah, so like, teaches you, bro. And thankfully, it's been 5 years now, and like I'm still relevant in somewhat. I've taken a back seat for the past year. Had to do some traveling. I went to, it's family time. I had to spend some time with the family and celebrating all the wins. For the past 4 years. So it was a good year of celebration. But now I'm ready to work again and go crazy and make some hits. I'm trying to get a Grammy in the next 5 years. So
all the best, bro.
Yeah,
Grammy लेकर आओ और अच्छा काम करो.
Thanks, bro.
Bro, tell me about your future projects. Future में और क्या आ रहा है?
So future, at the moment, I'm building my beat packs. So that's like the immediate future. So that's going to come out, and anyone in India can easily purchase a beat, or outside of India can easily purchase a beat, license, whatever it is, access. I'll upload very consistently. Then I'm working with Warner Music Group, actually, Warner India over here now. Since King's album, I got on board with them. And then I've worked on Reshammiya's album, which is coming out soon.
Oh, great.
I think I've done like 4 songs on that. And yeah, we keep getting called for writers' camps and like sessions and stuff like that. So you never know who's calling or what the session is, but like... I remember like I did a song with Jay Sean recently, actually.
Fuck. Really?
Yeah. I did a song with Jay Sean recently. That was a legendary session. I was actually on my way to the gym.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm wake up, eggs for legs, oats for goats, Shilajit for shoulders. Like eat nice good breakfast, go to the gym, get ready, do some nice workout, and then on the way up the stairs to the gym, I get a call from Riz. Rizzy Rico, he's a dope producer, he works with Warner as well.
Okay.
He was like, yo bro, I think it was Soham actually, Riz and Soham, they're both great producers here in India, and they're Akash, are you free for a session? Like, I'm like, no bro, I'm going to the gym, don't call me now, I'm on my way to the gym. He's like, no bro, it's a good art, like, it's with Jay Sean bro. I'm like, okay, shit. I was walking up the stairs, I took a U-turn and just started walking backwards. You know what I mean? Like, cool, yeah, I'll see you guys. Yeah, so I went there, I took my guitar with me. And I played like guitar on, I think, a couple of his tracks. It was, first of all, as soon as I met Jay Sean, I told him, yo bro, I used to listen to your album like to fall asleep to back when I was in Kuwait, when I was a small boy, like...
Yes, what do you mean?
Yeah, man, like... I got my eyes on you, all of his Chosen, all these songs. But
the whole album, Me Against Myself.
Yeah, man, Me Against Myself, classic album. So he was very nice. He's one of the most humblest guys in the studio. Like, I had to bring my ego down because his ego was too, so low. Like he was so humble. I'm like, yo, fuck, I need to make myself chill. I can't pull out the weed. I can't fucking pull out, what I mean? But I still did. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go crazy and shit. Yeah, man.
But great, man. You're working with Jay Sean Paji.
No, that was...
I'm super excited.
Very nice. I'm excited for the thing. I played some keys as well. Keys and guitar I played on the album.
Great, man. All the best, bro, for your future projects. And any special tips you want to give to the young music producers?
Ooh, okay. All the young music producers, what you need, okay, I'll give you the starter pack to like, just to get started in this industry and like, get going. First, okay, you get your DAW, whatever it is, whether it's FL, whether it's Reaper, whether it's Logic, whether it's Cubase, whether it's fucking, what Pro Tools, whatever it is, like, learn that, go crazy on that, practice so much, get different type beats, try and recreate those type beats, get good at your craft first. That's the first step. That takes from anywhere from 1 year to 3 years, like to 2 years. You can develop that skill in those 2 years. Then I would say, okay, once you're getting to that level, start building your business, because it's a hand of 5 fingers. Music is just 1 finger. You have marketing, you have like all your fucking back end, your business, like royalties and publishing and how to make money out of it. Let's see, what else do you have? You have like your image, your how you're promoting yourself, like whether you want to be an underground artist and cater the underground niche, all these different things are there. A lot of different like aspects to it. And lastly, you know, like you have to be able to like have that consistency for a long time. Because if you just do a project for like 1 year, it's nice, but if you maintain that same aesthetic, you see The Weeknd, he maintained for a few years. Even producers, they maintain it for, you know, like a certain time, create that vibe.
I think consistency make you great.
Consistency is the only way, but like, yeah, start making your beats. Then all your closest friends, whoever's making music, don't try and reach the big artists because no one will listen to you. And even if they do take your beats, you won't get paid shit. You'll get cheated out of your deals like I did. You know what I'm saying? So you can do that for the clout and build your way up that way. Or you can, at the same time, what I did at the same time, worked with, you still go for the clout and build your clout, but at the same time, work with the local artists around you and your local people. You know, build that respect in your, in like the, you know, the, not the high end, the lower tiers. You know, you have many different tiers of artists. So start from the tier 3, tier 2, and then start going up a little bit. Create your beat stars, sell your beats, create a YouTube, make 1 beat a day, make 1 piano loop a day, make 1 guitar loop a day, make hi-hat MIDI kits, make all this stuff, start creating like samples. So in a month you'll have 30, every month you'll have like a lot of inventory to build your shop, sell it on BeatStars, create different price limits so you can cater to different niches, you know, whether it's like high-paying customers with, like Universal or Sony, or whether it's some, you know, underground artist or rapper who can only pay 2,000 or 1,500. So you create those different tiers. So it takes a lot of time, but there's ways to win in this business. It's
Great,
hard
bhai.
work, bro. It's hard work.
Yes. Thank you, bhai. Thank you for, you know, sharing these tips.
And don't lose faith. Faith is number 1, bro. Number 1, because there can be times when it's tough, you know.
The tough times.
Your deal is not going well. People are not taking your beats. You're making so many beats.
Not paying you.
Not paying you. Not going. Not paying you. But it's like. But at the same time, and they're being friends with you. And at the same time, it's like all this fake shit. You know, it can get crazy. That's one of the good problems to have, which I have. It's a good problem. People having even worse problems where no one's even taking their beats. They're sending emails. No one's even responding to them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other things which are there, but have that faith, man. Family problems. You know, family doesn't believe in this music industry. They don't think, oh, what? There's no. What are you doing? We're spending so much money on the child, but the child's not able to. You know, like he went to school for audio engineering, but now it's tough. You know, it's a tough situation.
Yes.
But faith is the only way you can get through it. And like, before you have your best moment, you're gonna feel like complete shit the day before that.
Yes.
Every time I've had my best moments, I felt like trash the day before. So
have faith in you.
Have faith, bro. That's the only way.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, bhai. Bro, first time आप Simba presents the Raaj Jones podcast season 2 co-powered by Urban Monkey में आए हो, तो खाली हाथ में आपको जाने नहीं दूंगा. सिम्बा की तरफ से आपके लिए कुछ स्पेशल मर्चेंडाइज है.
I'm going to hold it like Simba, like you know, like Lion King, bro. Simba, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yep. And Urban Monkey और Raaj Jones की तरफ से you have some special merchandise.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Urban Monkey is crazy, bro. They've also been rapping a lot of artists these days, bro.
Yeah.
And promoting a lot of, you know, a lot of good new music, helping artists release their music, giving them a good budget to release their music through. I've done some songs with Loka, Desi Blood, you know, we released that. Urban Monkey has helped in the promotion of that as well.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, in hip hop we need everyone to survive, so ecosystem matters. So thanks, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, bhai. And first time आप मेरे podcast में कैसा लगा, bro? How did you feel?
Man, at first I was a little nervous because like I'm camera shy.
Okay.
But like after like 10 minutes, after 5-10 minutes, I think you can notice in the interview I kind of got a little smoothened out. But yeah, man, that's just how it is when you come on camera a little bit. But yeah, man, it's a fun time, bro. सबसे फिल्मी लौंडा है राज जोन्स भाई. I wanted to do the intro like. कैसे आप लोग, मैं हूँ आकाश का है और मेरे साथ में सबसे फिल्मी लौंडा राज जोन्स, एकदम सबसे बड़ा रुपया नहीं है, सबसे फिल्मी लौंडा है, ये मैं बोलता है.
Okay. Thank you, bhai. Thanks a lot you came on the show. You know, all the best for your future projects.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Love and
peace, bro.
Yeah, man.
Peace.